So
Welcome back.
Hi. Gia had this really good idea. I don't know where she got it from. When we take our son to like museums or aquariums or anything, to like have a $10 limit at the gift shop. Because it lets you teach, like, one, you don't end up spending tons of money on gift shop stuff, but also like it lets you start teaching like the value that is applied to things and like making selective choices, and lets you limit. So we took him to a natural history museum last weekend, and for his $10, he got a bag of little rubber snakes, which are cool.
Okay,
and
sick.
My cat keeps
Love
trying to
it.
chew on them, so we have to. My cat tries to chew on them, so when he's not playing with them, we hide them in the microwave of his toy kitchen. So if you walk by, there's just like a
That's
ball
not very nice for snakes.
of like microwaved rainbow snakes. The other thing he got is like a little froggy that we learned after buying it, that if you put this froggy in water, it swells up and gets bigger, right?
Oh, cute.
And gets 3 times bigger over the course of 2 to 3 weeks.
What the fuck?
So
You're supposed to leave it in water for
we
weeks?
just have a metal bowl with this slowly swelling frog sitting in it. It's been there for about a half a week now in our kitchen, and like its feet got bigger first, so it was like little body, big fat feet, and like its body is all wrinkly, and the butthole's been growing on it, and it's just, and he can't play with it because it's like wet and slimy now and is still growing.
It's gonna start growing algae. That's such a long time to leave something
It's such
in water.
a long time to leave things in water.
That was my first thought.
Yeah.
My second thought, I think it's really funny that the butthole is growing, because have you ever seen a frog take a shit?
No, but I imagine it's fascinating.
Dude, you'll have like a 3-inch frog takes a 6-inch shit. And it's like wider than the frog.
That's amazing.
It's crazy. Look up frog shitting on YouTube.
Yeah. Frog shitting ASMR on YouTube.
Frog shitting 10 hours compilation. Lo-fi. Beats to shit, study, relax to.
No AI.
No AI, all frog shit.
Binaural frog shitting.
Subliminal frog shit. For good BMs, I guess.
I don't know what I'm going to do with this fucking frog, man. It's just in my house. It's just in my house now. Slimy and terrible.
Like, how many people through history do you think have said the phrase, I don't know what I'm going to do with this frog, man?
What am I going to do with this frog,
What am I going to do with this frog, man?
This fucking frog, man. Polydactyl.
Vociferous.
Bombastic.
Rectangle.
Big words for
Smart people. Hey, it's Big Words for Smart People, the only podcast that makes dumb guys smarter and smart guys more smarter. I'm Frankie, my pronouns are they, them, and I'm here with my brother.
Hi, I'm Frankie. Fuck! No. Hi, I'm Eric. He, him. And I...
Do it again.
From the top! And I am here with a word for the week.
What you got for us, Eric?
Our word is Jejune.
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 Jejune or Jejune?
I think it's Jejune.
Are we getting Frenchy with it?
It's Jejune.
Jejune. I think it's July.
It's Jejaugust.
At the time of recording. Jejaugust.
I can't wait till the weather changes. Jejaugtober. Jejune.
My favorite time of year is Christmas time in December.
December.
What about New Year's in January? Fuck!
Ah, we did it again. Or the the first summer month, Jejune. Oh, Jejune.
Oh, hey, Jejune.
Jejune, we did it. Jejune, it's an adjective. It means devoid of significance or interest. Other words
that sounds
would be,
like...
Yeah, this is right in our wheelhouse. Synonyms include dull, insipid, prosaic, stodgy, or irksome. Jejune is the word.
I'm so glad that you chose a synonym for dull and boring.
Yeah.
For our comedy podcast.
To really sell the podcast. I picked it because I just had to do a bunch of traveling recently. And I really just wanted to complain about airports.
Yes,
is what
please.
I wanted to do. Because you've done a lot of traveling as well, right?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I live in a different country than most of my friends and all of my family. So I've spent a lot of time on airplanes, even though I hate them.
Yeah. Because almost all, like, first of all, it's a really cool word that I don't think we get to use very often, is jejune. Like, we say things are dull all the time. Like, if I had $1 for every time I've been called dull, like, I wouldn't even need a job. But I don't get called jejune nearly as often. And I take offense to that because I am myself devoid of any significance or interest. But I do a lot of travel for work. It's all domestic, live in America. So, like, domestic flight here.
Right.
And I'm one of those people, so I'm fascinated by the process and, like, the accomplishment of air travel. Or at least I used to be.
Like, from, like, a physics standpoint?
Like, all the whole thing, like, the whole top to bottom schema of travel. Because I think just the simple logistics of moving shit tons of people from one place to another is fascinating. I think the interplay between, like, scheduling and timing and moving things around and, like, you got all these things landing, all these things moving at the same time. I think that's fascinating. I think even, like, the moving of baggage from plane to plane and, like, around terminals is itself really, really interesting. It's a logistic marvel. And it's a logistic...
Yeah, and the luggage gets to ride on the little roller coasters and the little conveyor belts and the little cars that go around the airport really fast.
Yeah.
They get to do all the fun shit.
It's a thing that, like, we are so complacent with that it's become jejune. But if you really stop to think about it, it's utterly fascinating. And also there's so many points for error, right? There's so many opportunities for something to get completely and irrevocably fucked up. Yeah. The problem is a lot of people on both sides of the equation, I think it's a problem of complacency and not thinking about things, right? Because you've got these really complex systems, but you've got most, like, and that's all well and good. It's really interesting. It's fascinating. But there are people working those systems, and those are just people who are just trying to make a paycheck day by day, who are just going to come in, do what they're supposed to do, and leave again while they get harassed by a bunch of pretentious, self-obsessed individuals who think that the world's going to bend around them because they're in an airplane, whatever. So, like, I part of that part's interesting to me because it takes this thing that could be really interesting and it becomes, like, the more you do it, the less and less interesting it becomes. You know, like, I think about, like, even the most exciting job in the world is just somebody's job, you know, and becomes rote and jejune at some point. All of that to say, I used to be fascinated by travel, and conceptually I'm fascinated by travel. I had to fly every other week for about 5 months last year for work, and I'm back on a cycle that's not quite as dense this year, but I'm starting back on my travel cycle. And I would say by about month 3, it stopped being fun to do.
Yeah, you get sick of it.
You're like, great. The only nice thing is because where I live, we do not have a train infrastructure at all, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's the Amtrak that goes down the length of North Carolina, but it's expensive and it's not.
It's a novelty.
it doesn't run frequently. It's a
Yeah.
heavy rail.
Yeah. It's and I live
Yeah.
35 minutes north of that by car and by nothing else. Because I don't even know if you could Uber to
Yeah.
where I live. Like, that is it. Which reminds me, actually, I'll get back to this, but I'm taking my son to Bubby and Appa's, our parents' house this week.
Aw.
And then I'm leaving him there and coming back home. And
Oh my God.
he and Bubby are going to take the train from Raleigh to Greensboro. So that to make up for the fact that we're doing his first ever night without mom or dad around. So
Aw.
that is not Jejune.
That's so cute.
Exciting.
No, that's not Jejune at all.
Anyways, the nice thing about air travel is it's moving somewhere where you don't have to be in control. So like, I got through most of last year because I could play Stardew Valley or Hades or Final Fantasy VI on my Switch, and that's how I got through travel. That part's
totally
fine. I have strong opinions about other people's behaviors on planes and in airports. And they're not
Other people in the airport are
they're the
fucking
worst. They are. I've never seen. They have no idea where they're going 99% of the time. And
Dude, I gotta tell you, it's not just airports, it's any kind of mass transit. Like, I took a train from the Netherlands back to where I live in Germany a couple weeks ago. A whole fucking story. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
But like, the way that people act on these trains, sometimes it's baffling.
Yeah.
That someone could be like, this is an appropriate way to act in public.
Yeah, so I'm
not only in public, but in an enclosed space.
Yeah.
With tons of other people around me who are just trying to do their own shit.
Oh man,
I'm gonna act crazy because that's what I think is the right thing to do.
And I'm not even at that part. I'm talking about like if I'm in a damn terminal and I know what gate I'm going to because we all have phones. We know what gate you're going to. You still have people who will be walking at a perfectly reasonable clip for like 6 gates and just go, you know what? Actually, stop in the middle of the way and just cut across the entire room full of people for no reason. Like, we need signals or something. There needs to be like people movers everywhere that like you only get on it if you know where the hell you're. Detroit does this. Detroit's airport, the whole like middle way are people movers. So like if you know where you're going, you can get there. And if you're just gonna fucking walk around with your head up your ass, you can do that. Also, just not on the people mover.
Dude, when people stand on the people mover, that makes me feel feral.
Like, at least stand to the right. Right? Like, when...
You know what?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say that when we flew across the country to go to my brother-in-law's wedding with a 1-year-old, I think he was a year and a half.
That was brutal, dude.
We were on the people movers in Atlanta, and of course we couldn't go and like we were in no rush because if you're traveling with a baby, you have like a 3-hour layover or you're not getting anywhere. So we're standing on the people mover, and he was just waving at everybody who came by, and like all these very angry looking people were stopping and like smile and wave at my cute baby, and then keep going. That was really cute. But get to the side, get out of the fucking way. If you know you're not moving, get out of the way. Is what I'm saying.
I have to admit, I feel a bit of empathy with the people who are acting a fool and just stopping in the middle of the pathway in the airport. Yeah. Because this might shock you, Eric, my brother. Yeah. I have anxiety.
What? I was worried that was going to happen.
And one side effect of anxiety for me is that when I'm anxious, I'm stupid.
Okay. Wow, you've been anxious for a long time, huh?
I'm getting more anxious every day, man. So people movers, great idea, but what would help me in the airport? Yeah, is someone in like a nice pressed uniform with like a large like brass name tag every like 50 feet or so that I can just stop and be like, where do I go? And they're like, oh, it's
help.
Over there.
Please help. Yeah,
that's what would benefit me.
Just like
every 50 feet.
Yeah, just 50 feet's pretty dense, man.
Yes.
That's a lot.
I need that.
I was when we were at that Natural History Museum or my son fell and scraped up his arm on the gravel.
Mm-hmm.
And of course we didn't pack Band-Aids. So I was just like seeing that. I was like, as a joke, I was like, there's a lot of moms here. I bet if I just like was like, help, someone would notice. And the lady went, do you guys need a Band-Aid? I was like, yes, please. Thank you.
Oh, that's sweet.
It was sweet. No one knows where they're going in an airport. No one knows where to order food.
I never do.
In an airport. It doesn't help that.
Why would you? It's so expensive.
Whenever I travel, though, to get anywhere from North Carolina, you usually have to go through Atlanta. And Atlanta's airport is massive.
Yeah.
I also had never been to their international terminal before, which I don't know if you have, maybe.
No, every time I've flown into the U.S., I've either gone straight to a airport in North Carolina,
or
I
LaGuardia.
flew through Newark.
Oh, I don't go through Newark.
Fuck Newark. That airport is hell on earth.
I refuse to go through Newark.
I fucking hate Newark.
I don't go through Newark, and I could go through LaGuardia, and I don't. I like to find the smallest airports I can to go through, which
that's how you do it.
Usually works, except this last time there were a number of things that went wrong, including I was at I'm not gonna say the name because it's a small one and I don't want to call anybody out. I was at the small New York airport that I was at. First of all, it's so small that like they don't really tell you what gate you're going to be in until 5 minutes before boarding starts because they don't 100% know until it's all situated. So you're just going like, I'll just wait. And it's not like there's a designated space, but they give us our gate. We're all sitting out there. We're waiting. And then I look around and the people waiting with me are like making funny faces. And then I start making a funny face because something is burning.
Okay.
It's that pugnant electrical burn of something has caught on fire.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
Pugnant?
Yeah.
It's pugnant?
Pugnant. Isn't that a word?
Pungent, man.
Did I say pugnant?
Or repugnant, but pugnant? Just hold the phone here.
Wait a minute.
You brought 2 words to the table.
I
said a vocabulary podcast.
I said pungent. And I can't believe you're trying to say I'd said anything different. All right. There's a pungent smell of
Attaboy.
burning electrical.
Yeah.
Which is never a good sign. So
no.
That flight was delayed.
Item.
I love, some people don't do it. I love when they're like, this is a full jet, so anybody who wants to get their bag checked to find a location, I'm like, yo, yeah, for sure. Take it. Like, take my bag for free, please. The slim chance of it not getting to my destination, I'll just drive to a Target and buy new clothes. I don't dress that nice anyways. Like, it'll be fine. Like,
dude, it stresses me out.
I would rather
I've had to do it
not
for every
carry
single flight
my
that I've
bag.
taken in the past couple of years, but like I hate it every time.
No, I don't want to pull my bag along. I hate having to like find a place above someone's chair. Like, I don't need it with me. I'm not going to get anything out of it. I have a backpack that has all of my like ADHD entertainment devices for getting through a 2-hour flight inside, right? I've packed like 12 hours of entertainment for a 2-hour flight. I also learned on the way there that if lightning strikes, I don't know if any of this is good podcast content, but I'm just going to keep going.
Well, it's Jejune.
It's Jejune. You got what you asked for. Near an airport, it's a ground stop, man. It was like they could not move until there had been no lightning strikes within 3 miles for 5 minutes.
That seems sensible.
Which... it seems sensible, but I'm also like, one, our plane like was pulling up to the scrunchy-tunnel. You know, the scrunchy-tunnel.
Oh yeah.
When lightning struck, and so like they just stopped and had to go inside. So we're all just sitting in this can full of people's farts and a crying baby. which is annoying.
Oh,
but at
God.
least
and
like
you're just like that close to getting off the plane.
right there. I don't
hate
like
it.
to pee on a plane, so I do kind of have to pee because I did drink coffee on the plane, of course. But so we're all just sitting there waiting, and I'm like, I was like, are we lifeguards? Like, is this what we're doing now? Like, because when I was a lifeguard,
out of the pool.
if you heard thunder, everyone out of the pool for, I want to say it was 30 minutes, 15 minutes. It might have been 15. I think it depends on the part of the summer. If it's getting towards the end of the summer and you don't want to be there anymore, you just say 30. Because and then if you really don't want to be there, you say you heard thunder because there's a cloud in the sky, and you have to cut it.
It was that one over there.
That
I
one.
heard it.
That did it.
That cloud. Pretty sure that's just a jet tail. No. I heard it.
It's thundering.
Totally.
I heard it was thunder. Which brings me to my real Jejune point, which is that
Yes.
I don't think the chairs on planes should recline.
Tell us more.
I just don't think they should.
Why do you think that?
I think I've never been on a plane, and granted, I'm sure there are longer flights where you might need this more, where being able to lean back an inch and a half dramatically changed my enjoyment of the flight. But I've been on plenty of flights where the person in front of me leaning their chair back an inch and a half ruined my whole day. Because you're already crammed. This is not good.
Yeah. They're so tight.
You're already crammed in there, right? And it's one of those things where like you don't notice the tag on your shirt until it scratches you once, and then it's the only thing you can notice. You don't notice how much space you have until someone takes away an inch and a half. Then you're like, move your fucking chair. I'm going to rip your ears off. I hate this. So I don't think any chairs on airplanes, because if one person does it, it's a chain reaction. Unless you have someone like me and presumably you in there who are so socially anxious that I will suffer losing the space and not inconvenience the person behind me. I'm just going to lose that space.
See, for me, I don't think it's so much a social anxiety thing. But, like, I've been on lots of long flights.
Yeah.
Like, anytime I want to see my family, it's about 10 hours.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it every time.
That's miserable. That's a long time.
I mean, even short flights are fucking miserable sometimes. Like, I'm never flying again. Those budget airlines suck shit.
Okay.
But, like, I agree with you that they shouldn't recline because I'm of the opinion that even on, like, long flights, you are either somebody who can sleep on an airplane or you're not.
Correct.
And that tiny bit of reclining is not going to make a difference.
It's not helping. You're not going, I wish I was 8. I am 3 degrees from being asleep right now.
Gosh, 90 degrees is such a bad angle for me. I just so wish it was 88.
Yeah, right?
No, wait, hold on.
No, 92.
That's an acute angle.
I really can't sleep now. Help.
But I can't sleep on planes. I just can't.
Yeah, me neither.
Like, I'm a good sleeper generally, but I have to be sleeping on my side. If I'm not laying on my side, I'm not sleeping.
Fascinating.
So, like, for me, it's I mean, it's Jejune, isn't it?
It's Jejune. Yeah. I mean, listen, I've brought the bar so low on this episode that you being like, I don't sleep on my back is like, oh, cool. New input. This is amazing.
Wow.
They found a way to go even worse than puzzle talk. This is great.
Hey, we made puzzle talk work.
Yeah. I also can't sleep on planes, and I'm envious of people who can, because it feels like time travel. Like if you just sleep on a plane and wake up and you're in a different state, that sounds really cool to me. But I like being able to work on things. Like, I wish when I go to work, I love the idea that, like, I can get on something in one place, play a video game or edit a podcast or read a book, or absolute worst case scenario, do actual work, and, like, be somewhere else when I'm done. And I didn't have to drive. I didn't have to, like, that part's great. It's just like, like I still like that part. I played a lot of really good, you get some good headphones. Here's what you do. You get some nice noise canceling headphones.
Jejune.
No one's listening. This is just for me.
Sometimes a boring anecdote is just for you.
Sometimes. What we're doing is really putting the test. So some people are like, I don't think I can nap. Now I think I can nap. They've done it.
One of those sleep podcasts.
Yeah. No, man, you get some good headphones. You find some things to do. Do you get motion sick on airplanes? No, me neither. Except
I get motion sick in cars. I can't
yeah.
read in cars at all. But
yeah.
I take city buses. I take trains. I can read on those. I've been reading Anna Karenina on the bus, and it's been great.
Is it because it's so big?
It's probably because it's really big.
Yeah, it's really big. It's a real big one. It's a big old bus.
Honestly, I think it's just because it goes slower.
Yeah.
And it stops constantly, so it's not like that constant rushing images past your
periphery.
Past your peripheral vision.
Yeah.
I guess the train does that, but a train's different.
Trains, there's something about it. I normally don't get motion sick. I've only gotten motion sick on a plane twice recently, and it was weird. The first one was the new Donkey Kong, which first of all is amazing. But
I've heard. I don't have a Switch 2, so I.
Did you see that my son was playing the new Donkey Kong on his own?
Yeah.
And so we just saying he's never done this before. He's like man. 3, and so we handed him the controller and we left the room, and it's like we just heard from 2 rooms away this toddler yelling, "Move, you old man!" because he couldn't get Donkey Kong to move. And I don't know where it came. It's really good. Donkey Kong made me nauseous, but I think I also hadn't eaten for the day, so that may have been into it. The one that got me most was cross stitching, weirdly. Because
it's a lot of really intense focus on very small things.
Focus on the small things, but also I had a pattern that I'm looking at, and the back and forth between pattern to cross stitch, man, that got me. And it wasn't sometimes you can kind of feel yourself getting a little nauseous, and you're like, oh, I better stop. It was I'm good. I'm gonna yarts in this plane. There was no middle ground between totally cool and I need a bag right now.
Yeah.
So unfortunately I can't cross stitch on planes, which is kind of a bummer because I would love to be able to cross stitch and listen to a podcast or something. Not this one. This one's
maybe
boring as shit.
It's a lot less focused.
Yeah. I'll just take up chainmail again. That'd be fun, right?
Yeah. I'm sure they wouldn't let you do that on a plane, probably.
Yeah. This guy with all of his metal links and pliers just coming onto the plane. It's all theater anyways, and no one cares. You can bring what you want on a plane. I didn't say that. That would put me on a flight.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
So I went from living in the United States in an area that didn't have really any public transit at all. So I had to drive to work every day.
Oh, imagine.
Depending on the job that I was doing, it was anywhere from a 10 to a 45-minute drive.
Okay.
Assuming there wasn't traffic. There was always traffic.
There's always traffic. You should have moved to the country like we did, where there's no traffic but also no people. And have a 45.
And I live somewhere that has a really robust public transit system. I don't have a car. I don't need a car. I don't want a car.
Cool.
And even though it takes me longer to get to work, it takes me about 50 minutes, give or take. I spend that whole time reading or playing Animal Crossing. I typically don't do stuff on my phone because it's bad. Phone is bad, actually.
Phone is bad. Except my phone. My phone have Balatro, so phone good sometimes, but usually bad.
Dude, I can't have Balatro on my phone. I will not do anything else.
I will never leave the bathroom is the problem. But yeah, phone bad. Do other things good.
Yes. Do other things very good. Sometimes I crochet.
Yeah.
Mostly though, it's Animal Crossing on a podcast, or it's club music and Anna Karenina.
Okay.
Lately.
Yeah. I don't have music on my phone. Which is a weird
You should try
thing.
having music on your phone.
I keep meaning to download music onto my phone. I'm one of the problem that I like to listen to music that doesn't have words in it, but also like compilations of music that doesn't have words in it while I'm doing things.
Mm-hmm.
My phone is chock-a-block full of like downloaded podcasts. I will like anxiety download 15 hours worth of podcasts for a 5-hour flight, so that like I am.
Oh yeah, if I'm
just
flying, I do that
good.
too.
I get in the rental car, which is the best part of travel. And then I it's already ready to go. Whatever. But you can't podcast and read a book. So like the times where like my Switch will die or something, and I have to read and like listen to plane noise and listen to somebody in the back of the plane telling some vapid story to the person sitting next to them, or
some Jejune tale.
Some Jejune tale. Does anything make you seem like more of an asshole than when the motion sensor and the sinks at the airport refuse to acknowledge your presence?
Dude, you found the bottom of the barrel and you kept digging.
It's the fucking worst, man. You're just standing there like doing the hand jive in front of a bowl going like, come on, please, I'm pissed, I need to wash my hands. And it just doesn't, man.
Okay, I'm going to take this as an opportunity to talk about my trip to the Netherlands.
Okay.
So, as I mentioned, I went to the Netherlands a few weeks ago. What was that?
Said you have 3 minutes.
Oh, Christ.
No, you're good. You go for it.
Yeah, I went to the Netherlands a few weeks ago for a work trip.
Yeah.
And the train from where I live to where I was going in the Netherlands is supposed to be about 6 hours, you know?
Okay.
And like, I'm a train enjoyer.
Mm-hmm.
I love trains.
Yeah.
It's
another
strike against me in the autism allegations, but so be it. And my trip there, gorgeous. Like, everything ran pretty much on time. I had a slight delay in my second train, but it just meant that my layover was 40 minutes instead of 20.
Sure.
No big deal. Had beautiful trains the whole time. It was nice and quiet. With Deutsche Bahn, so like the German like rail system, you can like you reserve your seats ahead of time for these intercity trains, and you can like request a quiet car. Love the quiet car.
That sounds really cool.
All about the quiet car.
Introvert me is like, I only live in quiet car.
Yeah, it's awesome. The ride back, on the other hand, again, was supposed to take 6 hours, was supposed to be a single layover until we got to the city that I live in, and then I would just get like the local transit.
Sure.
So 2 trains and then local, right? Mm-hmm. It wound up taking 13 hours, 5 trains, 2 buses.
No.
Yeah.
No.
My first train sorry, go ahead.
I said, no, consider this for a second. No. Fuck that. Hey, fuck that.
No, fucking no.
Fuck that.
Like, so my first train got canceled because I was traveling in the middle of a heat wave. It was it was 30, hold on. Yeah, it was 30 degrees Celsius. Freezing. So that's about like it's about 94, 93, 94 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, that's pretty warm. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking hot. And it's the Netherlands, so nobody has air conditioner.
That sucks.
And there's supposed to be air conditioning on the train, but the train that I got on had no air conditioning.
Ooh, no. Hey,
and so so it's 95 degrees outside. I'm in this hot glass box with about 200 other people with no air conditioning. And like, I'm not exaggerating here. It was about 105 in there with like 90% humidity. Mm-hmm. I was on this train for about 10 minutes. I changed out of my pants into like my little like these little like pajama shorts, these little house shorts.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm going to die if I keep these pants on.
That's correct.
and I text my wife, I've been in this train for 10 minutes and I'm like, I'm not going to make it. And I'm trying to work out like, if I get off at the next stop, like how do I get home from there? And there is really no way to do it that doesn't take me like all the way around my ass to get to my elbow.
Jesus.
But I'm like, I can't fucking do this for 5 hours.
Yeah. No, that's miserable.
And then they wind up canceling my train anyway because it is untenable, it's unsafe.
The wheels melted.
Misery.
That sucks.
So then from there I had to like work out another way home. I went like all the way around Germany. I went through a town called Ham and a town called Munster.
Oh, that's
fucking
that's
sandwich ass
cool.
country. It's wild.
That's fascinating. That's a great argument for owning a car. Like,
yeah, for real.
You have those moments where you're like, when the things that are supposed to be convenient stop being convenient, they are insanely inconvenient. It's the worst.
And like credit to Deutsche Bahn, because like anytime there's like a problem with your trains, they're like, okay, you can take any other train you want. Yeah. No extra cost. Just like make it work.
Were there people there that like help you like figure out those logistics, or is it just like, we'll cover you, but you figure it out?
There are like travel agents.
Yeah.
Travel agents.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's so hard. At pretty much every station that the regional trains go through. I mostly used an app.
Cool. That makes sense.
The Deutsche Bahn app is quite good. That's all to say that, you know, there's a lot of reasons to hate on air travel.
Yeah.
And I still consider myself a lover of train travel. I love public transit. I love trains. I'm all about it.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That really tested my faith.
I really like the idea of trains, but I've never lived. My aversion to living anything remotely city-like means I've never lived in a place where there is any practical way of applying public transit. So yeah. I've done a lot of driving. I get it. I love the idea of it, but also I live in rural North Carolina. It's sprawling and empty.
My other takeaway from this is that, you know, I feel like a lot of Americans especially have this image of like German engineering, German efficiency.
Sure.
That has not existed for about 40 years. Like Germany got to like the level of like the fax machine, and they were like, we are done innovating.
Cool. This is good enough.
We figured it out.
Fascinating. Oh man!
Like,
but seriously,
you couldn't make an appointment online at the immigration office until like 3 months ago.
They've got the DMV levels of technology going on over there, man.
Yeah, like literally, your best bet to get an appointment is sending a fax.
Jesus Christ!
It's fucked.
That's insane. You know what else is insane?
What's insane?
It's you've gone to the bathroom, you're trying to use the fucking sink. There's not a handle, there's just the sensor spot. So you can't do it. So like you try one and nothing. So now you're the asshole who's like going sink to sink trying to get water to come out. And then it does, and then you get soap on your hand, and then now the water's decided, no, I'm not doing that anymore. So you just got your fucking like sudsy ass mitts going like, please, I just want to clean my hands, and then the paper towel won't come out.
Don't you hate it when you're trying to get the soap out of the soap thing and the soap comes out of the soap thing, but after you moved your hands, so it just gets on the sink, and then you didn't get soap on your hands from the soap thing?
Yeah. It just splooges right onto the counter and sits there.
So embarrassing.
And you're just like, you stop, you stare at it for a while, and you're like, do I go back in again, or what are we doing with this? Or it shoots like way over your hand, like you've got your hand underneath it, and it just arches over your hand into the bowl. And you're just and be honest, a part of you is like, did anybody see this, or can I just pretend like I got soap on my hands? Like, I gotta go, man. Like, I'm just gonna rub my hands together and leave, and then the paper towel won't come out.
Look, if it's like before the flight, I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying to get the soap and the water and all that to work. If it's after the flight and I've been spending 8 hours on a train, on the plane, I'm like, I did my best. Yeah, this is everybody else's problem now.
That's why, like, the best part about traveling with a hotel in your future is you're not paying for the water, so you can take as many showers as you want, baby. We have to wrap up.
Yeah, for real.
Because the 3 people who are still listening to this are going to wake up soon, and when they do, they're gonna be like, wow, this is still going, and we should wrap up before then. So
can I just say one thing?
Yeah,
I really like how you picked a word that sounds like a word that I would see in the New Yorker. You picked a New Yorker word.
Jejune.
This is a really smart sounding word for smart people.
I'm trying to pick good words is my goal.
Oh, that's what you're supposed to do.
I'm trying to pick good words that I continuously connect to boring shit, apparently. We'll start strong and really miss the landing. is the plan here. Let's wrap up, my man. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. If you like what we're doing and want to communicate with us in any way, shape, or form, you can find a link to our email in the show notes. You can also find a link to our Discord server. It's just a place to
share your most Jejune story with us in our Discord server.
Yeah, there's your call to action. See who can be the most boring in our Discord server. The most Jejune. But there's a good both those places are good places to suggest words for us to talk about in our podcast or just kind of engage in a fun conversation. You can find information for our logo art done by Lava Salmon in the show notes as well. Check out her stuff. Give her a like, whatever people do.
She's so talented.
She's way more talented than the two of us. We set the bar high by letting people see art before they come in. If you do happen to like what we do, please like, comment, subscribe in your podcatcher. Tell your friends, tell your family you found this podcast that seems to be enjoyable or
is really good to sleep to.
It's good to sleep to. You found the podcast that you like.
Be like, I found the Jejaugust podcast you'll ever hear, and they'll be like, what does that mean? And you'll be like, have I got a podcast for you?
Listen to this episode. They exemplify it. We'll be back next week with hopefully a less Jejune word. Go ahead, do it.
We hope you have a Jejune week.